Hey everybody and welcome back to Crypto Kings. It's Matt, and in today's video we're going to talk about burning Shiba Inu, a recent announcement which goes into how much has been burned over the past 24 hours, as well as some stuff about Ethereum and the whole way the burning process works. So if you guys are new, make sure to drop a like and let's get right into it. So as you guys can see, Shiba Inu has been roaring on the day, and largely due to the fact, of course, Doge has been doing well, and Ethereum itself has been up around 6% on the day. So you guys can see that right here, 6.74% at 31.55. Now, one of the reasons why Ethereum has been doing so well is a transition to a new system. So right now, with EIP 1559, you guys can see this over 4,418 Ethereum, which is a lot more by now. I mean, this article was written, God, probably 16 hours ago, maybe, and it's definitely a lot more even than that. But what's going on here is that a ton of Ethereum is being permanently removed from the circulating supply. So with EIP 1559, users start paying a variable base fee for transactions that, instead of being paid to miners, is burned or destroyed forever. Obviously, this isn't actually destroyed, it's simply no longer in the supply. And what does this mean for Shiba Inu? Well, obviously, SHIB, being an ERC20 token, is following a very similar pattern. So with Ethereum right now, the current inflation rate is about 4% per year. But what this does, of course, is people are estimating that by Q1 2023, Ethereum will actually be deflationary after it transitions to proof of stake after proof of work. So absolutely fantastic stuff for Ethereum, but it doesn't end here. As you guys can see on Twitter right now, this refers to a recent burn of Shiba Inu here. So they're talking here about the burn. Obviously, the new token listing of ETHPRL will come with a burn of SHIB and leash tokens. So this is mentioned here on the official Shiba Inu Twitter as well. So they added some new pairs, and they said that the SHIB community, of course, asked for a burn, and the devs have listened. So as one part of the new listings plans, they have implemented a burn procedure to reduce the amount of SHIB and leash supply. So as you guys can see here, they're referring to the burn here, a $25,000 burn, $25,000 burn for SHIB and $25,000 burn for leash. So what this means is that essentially these are being removed from the supply, which obviously, doesn't make SHIB deflationary per se, but it definitely is a nice start, and it looks like the devs are actually listening to us in regards to burning cryptocurrency. So as you guys can see here, in the world of cryptocurrency, burning means is being purposely taken out of the circulation, sending it to a wallet, of course, that no one has access to. And they, of course, mentioned this back when Vitalik buterin burned a ridiculous amount of SHIB back a couple of months ago. So this is absolutely fantastic stuff. And like I said, if Shiba Inu looks like it's following a similar pattern as Ethereum is here, and you guys can see that the Ethereum rate in which it is being burned has had a massive contribution to its increase in price here. Because like any other financial asset, what's going on here is that there is less of it, and when there's less of something, it's obviously going to go up in value. This goes for anything, a stock, a collectible. It goes for anything. An autograph. Someone who autographs, if you have someone who autographs something 100 times, those autographs are worth a lot less than someone who autographs something 10 times. There's just less supply, and that is the simplest way to really bring this down here. According to Ethereum's burning and inflation tracking service Ultrasound Money, with 10 million Ethereum, an average base gas price of 20 GWEI and proof of stake being implemented on the 31st of March 2022, we should expect Ethereum to become deflationary at the very moment it moves away from mining, and that is just absolutely fantastic to see. So speaking of fantastic things to see, if you guys want to see more money in your bank account right now, link down below, guys, to get started on Webull, my affiliate link. Of course, we both get a tiny bit of free crypto, so who can't love that? You guys, of course, it comes technically in the form of stocks, but you could always convert it to crypto, whatever you want. So link down below in the description. You get up to 2 free stocks. Sometimes they're valued up to $2,300, so link down below. Now, in regards to the daily sort of track here of SHIB, of course, you guys can see it is just absolutely on fire. Now, I really think the only thing that could stop this momentum was, of course, if Ethereum decides to, take a bit of a nosedive, but I don't think that is happening for the foreseeable future. And like I talked about in one of my last videos, this progress here is just amazing. And even if we lose a little bit of these gains, that's okay, because as you guys can see, if we look, God, only, a few hours ago, only, 5-6 hours ago, Shiba Inu here was sitting here at 7.3. So even if all the progress we've made here over the past, 6-8 hours is gone, we would still be sitting somewhere, around like 7.3, which, is still a lot better than we were a couple days ago. And that's really the idea here, man. It is expected that this period of growth is going to be somewhat artificial or inflated feeling to an extent. I'm not going to lie to you and say that it's going to go to 10 right away and reach a new decimal place and whatnot. I'm not going to lie to you and say it's going to happen, because quite frankly, I have no idea if that's going to happen. I only make predictions. I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my opinions. But in my personal opinion, I do wish and hope that some of this growth will be maintained. And we have a couple of ideas as to where this could happen. So the first, sort of guess we could make here is around 7.9, because this is, for the moment, for the past few hours here, somewhat of a line of support. And you guys can see when a couple of these candles dip slightly below, it always kind of snaps back. And right now, of course, it looks like it doesn't really want to touch 7.9 very much. So over the next few hours, we will have to look and see, okay, how is it going to chart? If it charts downward, will it chart downward below 7.9? And if that's the case, then we might have a little bit of a drop on our hands. But if it continues to chart higher, then we very well could look at a new period of support here, maybe something like 8.3. Who knows? It's very hard to tell in the grand scheme of things, considering it's only been a few hours, as to where this will eventually stop. But if we want to be on the real conservative side and be on the safe side, we could eliminate all of this growth over the past few hours. Let's eliminate all of this and say this was all just hype. Well, if you want to do that, you could very well say that a good line of support could be 6.8, which is a fine line and is still definitely a good deal better than where it was, sitting at 6.1 or 6.2 a few days ago. It's hard to sometimes internalize this level of growth when obviously you're talking about millions or billions of Shiba Inu. But, if this was on the stock market, let's say, and a stock, was maintaining a support at, $61, and in a day went up to 68, hey, that's pretty good. That's a pretty big percent increase. Let alone if the stock went up to $84 in a day, then you're talking AMC GameStop level surging there. So, it is definitely possible that some of this momentum will fall, obviously, of course, with Dogecoin. It is possible that, maybe, Elon tweets something stupid or, whatever, where Doge isn't able to maybe maintain this growth. I don't know, but I'm definitely going to guess that at least 10% of this will remain. So that would be my conservative estimate on this. So if you want to take a guess, I would say that SHIB right now, of course, being up 28% on the day, if I were to guess maybe a 10%, sort of maintenance of this growth, we could say that, okay, it went from roughly, 6.5 to, maybe 7.1, or if you want to go a little bit further back, you'd say, okay, it went from 6.2 to, maybe 7.1. So there are a lot of different ways you could internalize this. There are a lot of different ways you can make conservative or riskier estimates as to where this growth will end. But generally, man, it's looking pretty good. And if we look at the relative strength index, you guys can see, yes, it is being a little bit overbought at this point. But again, fundamentals only mean so much. When market sentiment and community sentiment is so high, fundamentals only mean so much. But what is nice to see is that the 8.3 line, the 8.3 candle which is being charted here, the RSI is considering to be still within this branch of 30 to 70 here. So that is wonderful because it is not considering it to be overbought even at such a high price tag. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more crypto videos, but every single day specifically on Shiba Inu. Again, Webull link down in the description if you guys want to make some free money. So who doesn't love that? Again, that is an affiliate link, full disclosure. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Matt. Let me know down below in the comments how much you guys think SHIB will be at in 24 hours from now. My name is Matt. See you guys on the next one. Peace.